guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my family's weekend morning routine. So normally our day starts when Rowan wakes up, and that just depends. Sometimes he wakes up at 8, sometimes he wakes up at 9, so it just really depends on how late he decides to sleep in. So right now we are just spending a few minutes laying and relaxing in our bed, playing with Rowan and playing with our dog Lola. Rowan loves to play with Lola in the morning. He just always wakes up with such a happy spirit, and he loves to cuddle, but his favorite thing is to obviously get off the bed and go and get his toys. My favorite thing about the weekend is that we're all together. I love waking up with Ian next to us and just playing and hanging out in bed for a few minutes before we start our day. And of course, morning snuggles are the best. So after we finally decide to get up and out of bed, the first thing I like to do is open our blinds. We actually live in a basement apartment, and it's pretty dark on the one side where our kitchen is, but where our bed is, we have 3 really big windows, and I love the light that it brings in. Next, I always make my bed every single day, no matter what, because if I don't, I will just lay in bed all day long. And there's nothing wrong with that on the weekends, but I just really like to start my day with a fresh made bed. I also love when Ian's home because he gets to help me make the bed instead of me doing it by ourselves. Sometimes our bed is so awkward because it has that step up, and so you really have to like bend over and kind of squat down to really make the bed, and it makes it kind of annoying, but I honestly love our bed. So once the bed is made, then I like to get up and go to the bathroom, start that morning routine, wash my face, do all that sort of stuff. And I don't know what got on my pajamas, but I'm assuming it's milk from Rowan. So next thing is to change my clothes. While I'm doing that, Ian and Rowan like to watch Tom and Jerry in the morning and play with toys. They seriously love watching cartoons together. Every time I wake up and they're not in bed, they're more than likely over watching TV together. And this was a Saturday, so we really had nothing planned for our day, so we just hung out in bed for a while, hung out by the TV, watched some cartoons, played with Rowan's toys. He has so many new toys from Christmas, so he doesn't play with all of them every day, and I like to rotate them so he doesn't get bored of them. So today we were playing with this ball thing. You push the balls down and they go from side to side, and Rowan is still getting the hang of trying to push the balls down, and he thinks that every ball goes in it, so here he is grabbing his basketball and wanting to put it on. have spent time just hanging out as a family and playing. Next thing is to clean up the dishes from the night before. We don't have a dishwasher and we don't have a lot of counter space, so we really have to keep up on cleaning and putting stuff away so that we can start breakfast. And of course, my day doesn't really start until I have had my morning coffee. So while Ian is starting breakfast, I like to go and do my daily writing while I drink my coffee. I use the 5-minute journal, and if you want to see more about my New Year's resolutions, that video will be linked down below. But I really like to start my day off with daily writing. So once I am done with my writing, I will go over and take over breakfast and kind of finish up what Ian had started. Today we're having hash browns, eggs, and some bacon, so I'll just go and finish that up. So here we are, just enjoying breakfast together as a family, trying to feed Rowan. He doesn't always want to eat what we have, but we really try to make sure that he gets a nutritious breakfast. And then he does this thing where he has stuff on his hands and then he rubs them together to try and get it off, and it is just so cute. And we're trying to get him to drink out of a sippy cup, but honestly he just likes drinking out of my cup, and I don't mind because he really doesn't backwash. And now it's back to playtime, because that is what Saturdays are for, is just playing and being together. So right now I got Rowan some Valentine's window stickers, and so we're just playing with those, and he kept trying to put them in his hair, and it was so funny because he'd put them in his hair and then he'd forget about them. He would just have a ton of these hearts stuck in his hair. It was so funny. After playtime is over, it's now time to clean up. Like I said, our kitchen is really small, so I feel like I'm constantly cleaning all day long, but I would prefer it that way so that our house stays clean. So we just pick up from breakfast, wash the dishes, clean off the countertops, all of that stuff. One thing that I'm so excited for when we move is to have a dishwasher. I can't tell you how sick and tired I am of hand washing dishes. It is so tedious and it takes so long. So after breakfast is cleaned up, the boys get in the shower, and that is my opportunity to quickly do my makeup. So if you want to see a makeup routine, I will link one down below. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this type of video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up so I can do more of them. And please be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our family fun. Again, thanks so much for watching, guys. See ya.